In this video, I'm going to share with you a new way of grounding to help you better acclimate to and integrate the higher vibrating, faster moving energies that we're all dealing with. I'll also explain why this method of grounding is so important for you to start practicing now. And at the end, I'll give you 3 valuable tips that'll help you expand and amplify this basic technique to make it even more effective. Aloha, I'm David. It's great to have you here. Anytime you step outside and you stand on the grass, the dirt, or sand, you are automatically grounding into the earth. But when you ground yourself consciously, it has an even stronger effect. You've probably learned at least one way of grounding yourself, of grounding your energy. When I train people to be healers, I always give them a simple grounding technique because it's best to be grounded whenever you're working with higher vibrating frequencies as you do in healing. So here's the simplest technique I know. Simply imagine that you're putting roots down into the ground. Picture yourself sending roots deep into the earth. I like imagining that I'm a large oak tree with a massive trunk and I'm putting roots deep down into the earth. That simple visualization technique can help you ground and be very effective. But as we move forward and upward into this ascension process, as we move higher into the 5D frequencies, we're going to need a new way of grounding. So here's the method I've been using. You can try it along with me. I find it easier to do this standing up, but you can also do it while seated. Make sure your back is straight without straining. You can roll your shoulders back and down. Now imagine a line of white light dropping from your root chakra, from your perineum, down into the ground. And picture that line of light traveling all the way down through the earth and then anchoring into the crystal core of Mother Earth. Okay, now trace that line of light back up from the core all the way through the earth to your root chakra. And imagine that line of white light, continuing up your spine, connecting all 7 major chakras, and then emerging out of the crown of your head. See that line of laser light extending high up into the sky and into space, but it's not only extending into space, it's reaching into higher dimensions. Imagine that line of light reaching up into the highest rarefied vibrations of creator love, creator light. With this line of laser light, you are anchored into the crystal core of Mother Earth. You are also connected to the source of all that is. And you, my friend, you are the center point. You are the bridge. You are the connection between heaven and earth. That's one reason you came here. Your physical incarnation is a sacred bridge between the physical and non-physical worlds. But here's something interesting to notice. The true center point of this line is your heart. Your heart is the key. Your heart is the center of this entire experience. And so with this new kind of grounding method, it's important to focus on your heart. Because as we evolve into the higher energies, as we evolve into 5D consciousness, your heart is going to be your new grounding point. In a sense, your heart is going to become your new base chakra in the new earth. And since that's where we're headed, there's no better time than now to start practicing how to use your heart as your new grounding point. And that's the main point I wanted to share with you today. This new grounding method can help you get acclimated to these new higher frequencies that we're all experiencing. And your heart is the key. Start getting used to the idea of grounding into your heart. Yes, we're still physical beings here on Earth, and it's important to do physical grounding. But as we get deeper into the new 5D energies, your heart will be playing a bigger and bigger role in your experience. Hey, I just wanted to jump in here and ask you a couple of questions. Do you feel connected to Lemuria? Are you interested in learning how to heal yourself and heal others the ancient Lemurian way? Well, if you answered yes to both of these questions, I've got great news. Enrollment is opening soon for our new Lemurian Healing Practitioner certification course. Lemurian healing is a 5D healing modality that my wife Mamiko and I have adapted to the challenges of living in a third-dimensional world. It was first practiced by priestesses in the goddess temples of Lemuria, and Mamiko and I have been training healers in this ancient tradition since 2007. Our new online course is the easy way for you to learn how to do self-healing, how to do long-distance healing, and how to do hands-on healing, and if you choose, become a certified practitioner of Lemurian healing. Down in the description, you'll find a link to get yourself on the announcement list so you don't miss any news about our new Lemurian Healing Certification course. It's coming up soon, and I can't wait to share the wisdom of Lemurian healing with you. Okay, back to the video. Now that you know how to do this new heart-based grounding technique, here are 3 ways you can amplify and expand its effectiveness. Once you've pictured that initial line of laser light, imagine now that you're also surrounded by a column of bright white light. The column diameter perfectly fits your entire physical presence. And just like the line of light, this column of light extends upward from the crystal core of Mother Earth, all around you, and then up into space, up into higher dimensions. Essentially, you're immersed in white light. This column of light contains streams of light that are flowing up and down. And once you picture that column of light, take some time to bask in its energy. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. And this pure white light, you can just imagine it infusing all of your cells and all of the layers of your cells, including the physical and non-physical. That's one way of amplifying the grounding process. The second way is to consciously focus on your heart. I love using a technique called heart-focused breathing. It's really simple and you can try it here with me, okay? Bring your awareness to the area of your heart and imagine that you're breathing in and out of your heart a little slower and deeper than usual. It doesn't take much effort, you're just allowing things to slow down. Just allowing yourself to breathe a little slower and deeper than usual. It's that simple. And you've probably noticed that it doesn't take long for you to notice a shift in how you feel, a shift in your vibration. You're just allowing things to slow down while you're focusing on your heart and using your heart as a new grounding point. You can use this anytime during the day. I use this every day and I teach it every chance that I get, and you don't have to do it for very long. A minute here, a minute there, a couple of minutes of this breathing technique, and it will shift your energy. But as part of this new grounding technique, it can amplify your experience. A third way to amplify your new heart-based grounding technique is to speak some affirmations out loud. Here are a few suggestions. I easily attune to new, higher frequencies of light. I am open and willing to evolve. I easily let go of old energies that no longer serve my highest good. In this moment, I am exactly where I am meant to be. As an eternal being of light, I chose this lifetime. I am here on purpose. I am here to experience my own evolution. I am here to fulfill my highest potential. These are just a few suggestions. I think you get the idea. Feel free to use whatever affirmation statements feel good for you. That's your new grounding technique in 3 ways to enhance its power and effectiveness. I'd love to hear from you, so try this new heart-based grounding technique, experiment with the amplification tips I gave you, give it a shot and share your comments down below. And if you've got questions, put them down there too. I love questions. Thank you so much for being here with me, and until next time, I send you my love and light from Lemuria. Aloha.